Hello and welcome to a quick video that I'm going to show you about group fitness training and using functional strength training methods. Group training is like just exploded in Australia in particular over the last 5 or 6 years. More people than ever using a bootcamp style of training, and it's predominantly probably 90% female. I get a few, the guys probably gravitate towards CrossFit, which I suppose is a bit similar in many ways, probably using a bit more extreme exercises. But so while it's great, more and more people are getting more active. This style of training has a lot of potential problems, all right, and which I'll go into. So firstly, there's very much a focus more on fitness than health, and they're not the same thing. You need to become healthy first to then become fit. You can't get fit and then be healthy. Example would be marathon runners, Ironman athletes. These guys are not healthy people at all. They're taking things to an extreme, and you can't sustain that forever. All right, so most people are time poor. They don't have the time to train like that anyway, and it drains you. It can make you sick. You can get a lot of injuries, all that sort of stuff. So you need to find, if you're trying to get healthy, you need to find something that's sustainable, and it's not like going the go hard, go home sort of style. All right. So another problem with classes is a one size fits all. Everyone does the same thing, but you might have a knee injury and no one else does. So everyone else can do that exercise and they're fine, and they'll be trying to progress it, and you'll be trying to keep up. Or everyone else has a knee injury and you don't, and the exercises are regressed to accommodate everyone else but not you. So you're sort of doing a workout that's not hard enough. So these are things that are problems within group training. It's okay if, which I'll get into in a minute, if you've got no problems, but and you've earned the right to get there. But if you haven't, you could be in a world of trouble. The biggest problem I usually find is technique is sacrificed to just get more stuff done. So quality is thrown out the window just to get more fit in the time, or even worse still, trying to get it done to a song, so who cares what you're doing, just as long as it's hard and it's hurting you. It's just pain equals pain. All right, always remember that. A lot of the exercises are planks, push-ups, burpees, and these things, again, because they're all body weight. So if you're fairly overweight and unhealthy, at first you're going to find it's hard, but then you're going to adapt and change to it, and it gets easy. So you'll end up doing more and more and more, which this more and more and more creates a lot of postural problems and injuries. If you don't get that, they just become boring, all right, because there's not enough resistance. So that's why a lot of guys just find them hard enough, because they need to add loads because they're already quite strong, all right. So and none of those particular exercises are functional for sports. So if you're playing sports and you just want to get fit, this stuff will actually make you worse, not better. And even if you don't play sports, it doesn't enhance the way you move for life, all right. So it doesn't mean you can't do this type of training. I'm not completely bagging it. There's a place for it, and and people can do quite well, and I know many people that do it, and they do quite well. The only thing is you must earn the right to get to that level. So for example, I could do this stuff and it would be quite fine, but if recently I hurt my knee, it would not be a smart decision for me to go and do this. I need to do some specific training for me because I'm different to the other people in the class. All right. So I'm unhealthy at the moment. I need to become healthy. Once I'm healthy, then I can go and do fitness stuff. And if my technique's good, I can do stuff, and I know my limits, and I'll never have a problem. All right. I'll have a great time and feel great. But if you're a person who's a beginner, usually you're not. That's not the case. You haven't earned the right to do anything like that. All right. So usually beginners, no skills, no coordination. They need to work on a lot of things before they can do fitness stuff. And if you had an injury or are playing a sports, this training's just not right for you. All right, so you can't sacrifice technique when you're any of these things, sports, beginner or injured. All right, pattern overload from these poorly used exercises will just send you back into more pain. Eventually, you're going to come and see us for a rehab program. All right. You still do classes, but just find a class that provides, several things like good coaching with emphasis on quality over quantity, an emphasis on trying to teach you functional movement skills and not bodybuilding exercise, method for progressing and regressing every exercise for people in the class. So that means there's a way to make it harder for someone who's doing it easy, and then the same exercise there's a way to make it easier for someone who's not doing it well. All right, so and the programs, a place where the programs really try to promote health before fitness. All right, these are a couple of pictures from one of our easier classes. So it's like a core specific class that's like a prelude to the more fitness based stuff. All right, so we can bring someone back into that who needs a bit of individual work with smaller class numbers. All right, now in our fitness type classes, we use lots of different equipment. So you'll rarely find us doing burpees, push-ups, and endless walking lunges and stuff like that, because we have so many more ways to enhance your function, which these are all part of our sports program that we use one-on-one for professional athletes, and they're also a part of our rehabilitation program that we use to get people back into function. There's just various levels of difficulty that we would use, but cable machines are used, barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, Swiss balls, balance boards, Bosus, medicine balls, sledgehammers, tires, slingshots, weight vests, sleds, and power ropes are just some of them that we use. And and CrossFit uses some of these, but again, their method on choices of exercise, and they do it to time, sacrificing technique to just get it done faster. Our emphasis is on technique first. All right, so we're always using the form principle. All right. These exercises guarantee we can easily progress or regress the movements. So if you're struggling, we can make it easy. If we are finding it easy, we can make it harder. They all enhance transfer skills to sports of life. That's what I was saying. They're a very big part of our sports program. There's zero chance of getting boredom because you're always continually confronted with challenges, with a lot of skills, because the skills are so much more difficult. That's why boring exercises like planks and that, there's really zero skill. That's why you get bored with it so easily. And these other exercises, it's very hard to get repetitive pattern overload because you're not continually stressing the joints in the same angles and from the same things all the time. Everything's changing. So because of the constant change and constant challenge, forces change within the body faster than just training more. All right. But best of all, training like this will increase overall health, your metabolic rate if you want to lose weight and tone up. Strength, obviously, power and speed and all that comes into it as well, and fitness obviously as well. All right, so it's a much smarter way to train instead of the old thing, train smarter, not harder. It's so true. And unfortunately, most boot camps, it's train harder, not smarter. So train harder and dumber, more or less. All right, so we're just going to put some videos together using some of our female trainers to show some of these things in action. And all these girls are pretty strong and powerful in their own right, well balanced. All right, so let's have a quick look at some of these videos to get an idea of what we would use in our class, and also see how fun it is.
Good stuff, Sheila. Good.
Good work, Sheila. Ali here from No Regrets Personal Training, and here we've got exercise 3 on our list of 5 exercises for shaping and toning your body. This exercise here, it's called a Swiss ball Bulgarian deadlift, and what we're doing is balancing on one foot, and as you're bending into that right leg, you're just kicking that left leg back, and that addition of the dumbbells really helps to target your glutes and shape up your bottom and your thighs exactly how you want them. Perfect for coming into summer, but all around the year as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this exercise a go. It's awesome, not only for strength, but really good for balance and stability as well. So give it a go, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, Ali here from No Regrets Personal Training, and today I'm going to show you an awesome exercise which is perfect for shaping and toning all the muscles around your legs and your bottom and your thighs for that perfect body that you're hoping for, especially in summer when you've got the bikini body happening. So what this exercise is, it's a monster squat with a bicep curl. So we've got the band here, we're going to pop it around the knees so it sits just above the knees, and that helps to really get your glutes firing, to shaping them up nice and strong. So once that's in place, you grab your dumbbells for your bicep curls, standing in with your feet shoulder width apart, stepping out to the side, squatting and doing a bicep curl. So again, really awesome for working the legs, shaping the thighs and your bum, and then also gives you a bit of upper body strength in there, shaping your biceps and making them look really toned and really fit. So there you have it, the monster squat with the bicep curl. I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next video.